Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Ware Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
Do you experience pain, tingling, numbness, freezing, or burning in the hands and feet? Does your balance feel off? Tired of sleepless nights? You may suffer from neuropathy. Dr. Andrea may be able to help. Neuropathy is a serious disease where nerves begin to break down, leading to balance problems and other complications. Our program addresses the causes, not just the symptoms. See if you qualify for our neuropathy program at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Schedule a consult with Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, 701-672-1300. Hornstein Family Chiropractic, where chiropractic care is a family affair.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
Turnaround, cute designs, and so many options. It's totally made for you. Comfy Vibes Co. Fast, trendy, custom, yours. Check us out at comfyvibesco.com.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Every morning, we start our day with a purpose. To care for each other, beyond hospital or clinic walls. Helping people feel seen and heard. Because family, friends, and community mean everything to us.
This is who we are, and this is what we care about. Hey there! So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make,
cha-ching,
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4 crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business.
Abby Johnson with the home run just about the straightaway center field.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Three Borders Sports Network. My name is Brian Watson, and tonight I'm going to be bringing you North Dakota High School volleyball action, Region 1, a Region 1 matchup between the visiting Central Cass Squirrels and the Wahpeton Lady Huskies, your hosts for tonight. I want to welcome everyone to Three Borders Sports Network and to our pregame show. The pregame show is brought to you by Yield Advantage. Yield Advantage is the precision planting sales and service center for the southern Red River Valley, and we thank them for sponsoring our pregame show. Again, I want to welcome everyone to Husky Gymnasium and also the Three Borders Sports Network, and also to those of you that are watching on Red River Communications, cable channel 28. This program is brought to you by Red River Communications, internet with a human touch. And again, we thank Red River Communications for all the support they give Three Borders Sports Network. So tonight is a Region 1 matchup. It is parents' night here at Wahpeton Gymnasium, and it's the Central Cass Squirrels coming in with a record of 13-7, and they sit tied with a bunch of teams in second place in Region 1. They're 4-2 in the region, and they're tied with Oak Grove and Kindred, so those three teams tied for second in Region 1. And Kindred, a team that's ranked in the top 5, actually was ranked in the top 5 and then it's bumped out. And Oak Grove also receiving votes in the top 5. And surprisingly, Central Cass is not listed in the top 5 and not receiving votes, which kind of surprised me, all three of those teams tied. So the Huskies come in. They are ranked 7th in Region 1, still looking for their first win in the region. But they did get a couple wins out in Enderlin in the tournament over the weekend. They posted 2 wins in that tournament. They went 2-4 with wins over Napoleon, Gackle Streeter, and Cavalier. Both of those they took 2-0. And then they lost to Weimar Lidgerwood, Maple River, Larimore. And then after winning in pool play to Napoleon, Gackle Streeter, they came back and Gackle Streeter got them in bracket play. Wahpeton's last region action was on the second against Oak Grove. Oak Grove won that match 3-0, but Wahpeton posted 2 good sets and just couldn't get over the hump at the end. And lately, Wahpeton playing a lot better volleyball than they did earlier in the season. And speaking of earlier in the season, Wahpeton lost to Central Cass back on September 9th. Central Cass won that in 3 straight sets. And as I said, Central Cass coming in 13-7. They're 4-2 in the region, tied for second in Region 1. And they also were in tournament play this weekend. They had a 2-day tournament out in Deluxe, Burlington, and they went 5-2 in that tournament. They had wins over Dickinson Trinity, Central McLean, Devils Lake, Linton HMB, which is ranked number 1 in Class B, and then also over Langdon area Munich, which is ranked number 2 in Class B. And Dickinson Trinity, also a team that was getting some votes in the polls as well. So a good tournament for them. They posted 5 wins, and then they have losses over South Prairie Max, who's number 2 in Division A, and Carrington, who has moved up to number 3 in Division A. And they split with South Prairie Max 1-1, and then they lost 2 straight sets in tournament play to Carrington. So a pretty good tournament in Des Lacs and DLB for the Squirrels. Some really good competition out there, and they go 5-2. And their last Region 1 action was against Kindred, and they beat Kindred 3-1. So I don't know. We'll see if Central Cass, depending on how they do tonight, if they can get some votes in the next poll. All right, so about 4 minutes to go here before we start. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have our starting lineups. Our starting lineups are going to be brought to you by Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Your journey to wellness awaits you. Your journey begins here at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. We thank them for sponsoring our starting lineups. So we'll have our starting lineups along with our national anthem when we return here on Three Borders Sports Network.
With an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Having the right insurance team will change the way you view insurance. Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm. My staff and I believe insurance is a tool that can help you plan for what can go wrong so you can focus and invest in what can go right.
Amanda and her team are dedicated to serving you and the community. They are local, committed, and a trusted insurance team. See why they've been voted Best Insurance Agency 7 years and counting.
Come see us. We'd love a chance to work with you too.
Smith Motors in Wahpeton, our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great, and if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical...
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. And Wahpeton High School, where tonight we have the Central Cass Squirrels visiting the Wahpeton Huskies. Other games tonight in Region 1, Kindred is at Valley City. That should be a good one. Valley City is ranked number 4 in the latest poll. They sit 6-0 in the conference in the region and 11-1 overall. And Lisbon is at Oak Grove. Again, Oak Grove, a team that's receiving votes in the latest poll. And then Northern Cass is at Thompson, the number 1 team right now in Division A. So a good night of volleyball. And again, we want to thank everyone for joining us for our pregame show. Our pregame show was brought to you by Yield Advantage. Yield Advantage is the precision planting sales and service center for the southern Red River Valley. And in just a moment, we will send it down to our public address announcer, Mr. Chris DeVries, and he will take us through our national anthem and our starting lineup. So we'll get on to house announcer Chris DeVries.
Student Addie Picken sings our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Husky Den at Wahpeton High School and tonight's contest between the visiting Central Cass Squirrels and your hometown Wahpeton Huskies. A goal of high school sports is learning lifetime values. Sportsmanship is one of those goals that make this contest a positive educational experience. Please help our school be number 1 in sportsmanship. And now for the starting lineups. First with the visiting Central Cass Squirrels and the non-starters. A senior, number 1, Abby Cobbervig. A senior, number 3, Kendra Broughton. A junior, number 4, Whitney Mitchell. A junior, number 5, Emily Broden. A senior, number 6, Kaylee Broden. A junior, number 8, Melina Ellenson. A sophomore, number 9, Kayla Rassa. A junior, number 11, Madison Brotch. And a freshman, number 14, Brooklyn Jeffrey. And now the starters. A senior, number 2, Izzy Thompson. A senior, number 7, Kira Gunnifson. A sophomore, number 10, Mackenzie Meyer. A senior, number 12, Aspen Prian. A senior, number 13, Olivia Severson. And a senior, number 15, Brady Bussey. The head coach is Dana Stansberry. And now the non-starters for your Wahpeton Huskies. A freshman, number 5, Carly Smith. A senior, number 6, Madeline Graves. A senior, number 8, Maddie Lerkamp. A junior, number 11, Marley Mum. A sophomore, number 12, Cody Nelson. An 8th grader, number 13, Addie Parker. And a sophomore, number 14, Jolie Lisney. And your starters. A junior, number 1, Elise Scovalt. A sophomore, number 2, Maya James. A sophomore, number 3, Taylor Mount. A junior, number 4, Kiana Nelson. A junior, number 7, Marina Hermosillo. A freshman, number 9, Michaela Little. And a junior, number 10, Cambry Mauk. The head coach for the Huskies is Mika James. The officials for tonight's contest are Roy King and Kaylee Tomlinson. They have been chosen for their expertise and are registered with the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
There you have it, your starting lineups brought to you by Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Your journey to wellness awaits you. Your journey begins here at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. And we thank Dr. Andrea for sponsoring our starting lineups. And in just a moment, we will have our first serve. First serve will be brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply. Tyler Farm Supply, your short line farm and equipment dealer since 1985. Located in beautiful, scenic downtown Tyler, North Dakota. So it should be a good one here tonight. The Huskies trying to get revenge to an earlier loss here in the season. And the Huskies playing a lot better volleyball than they did earlier. And even though they've yet to mark a win in region play, they have taken some teams pretty deep in some sets and been in several sets that they played, but just can't get over the hump. And they will try and do that tonight here against the Squirrels, who are a very good volleyball team and a pretty veteran team. They've got 8 seniors on the roster. They start all but 1 senior. And they will have the first serve. Again, the first serve is going to be brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply, your short line farm equipment dealer since 1985. And serving for the Squirrels was Brady Bussey. And Huskies do a good job with the first serve receive, but aren't able to get it over as that takes 4 hits. And the Squirrels get on the board first, and Bussey will continue to serve. Scovalt with the bump, and Nelson and Malk will send it over on the third. Set on the outside for Meyer, and the Huskies dig it out and will send it back over. Quick set in the middle, and the Huskies are there to block it. That set was for Severson. We'll set Meyer again, and will have to tap it, and Nelson's there to help. Nelson will send it over free. And they go outside, try and go outside to Thompson. And she had to readjust, and now there's Cambry Malk on the outside, and the Squirrels do a good job at the net, and that one falls on the side of the Huskies. And Central Cass up 2-0 here in the first set. So Bussey will continue to serve. It's her third in a row. Scovalt bumps it out, but no one there to help. That one falls into the net. And the Squirrels off to a good start. Bussey again, bumped by Scovalt. Hermosillo had a swing in it. That one will go long. So the Huskies off to a slow start here. They have been able to come back in some sets and make it interesting. They'll have some work to do here, down 4-0 early. Scovalt handles that one. Malk will set it and send it over. We'll go back outside to Thompson, and Thompson able to put that one away for the kill. And the Squirrels starting off hot here. So Bussey will go back to serve again. Scovalt will bump it out, and Malk will have to send it over on the second. And then they're going to try and set Thompson on the outside. That time dug out by James. And then that one falls on the side of the Huskies as well. So the Huskies yet to get a side out here. 6-0 in favor of Central Cass to start set number 1. That one just touched the tape. Now Nelson will be set on the outside. And the Squirrels are able to handle it, and they send it back over. And the Huskies will try and set, but Malk will have to send it over free. Set on the outside, Thompson will tap it over. And one hand is sent over by Malk, kind of caught between hits there. That was Meyer with that swing for the Squirrels. That was Malk with the tap. What a save on the backside there by Gunnufson. Great diving save to keep that ball in play. And a set right there in the middle by Bussey for Severson. And Severson able to tap that one to the open area. And Bussey will continue to serve here. Scoval. Squirrels gonna need another free one. Bussey outside to Thompson. Thompson with a good swing and put away, and that's another kill for Thompson on the outside. And we're gonna get a quick timeout. This will be a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Carlson Family Insurance located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. So we'll take a quick break and we'll be back. Squirrels lead the Huskies 8-0 here on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. We'll be back in just a minute.
You need Optimum Rehab.
We know switching banks takes time. But what if we told you that at Bell Bank, we have a team that knows you by name?
Worth it.
Or real people that answer the phone within 22 seconds.
Worth it.
A bank that you can trust that will never hit you with sneaky fees?
It's so worth it.
Switch and see why Bell Bank is worth it. Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Wahpeton High School. Squirrels and the Huskies. After that timeout, Squirrels continue to serve. That's Thompson on the outside again. Huskies will try and set Mauk, and that one just goes into the net. And the Huskies still trying to find their first point of the night, as Brady Bussey will serve for her 10th straight point here. Mauk able to bump in now. Hermosillo sends it over free. Brady will set. This time a back set for Meyer. Huskies dig it out. Mauk there trying to send it over, and the blockers, the defense working there for the Squirrels with Severson and Meyer there to block it. And Bussey will continue. Huskies trying to find a side out here somewhere. Mauk sends it over on the second. And a quick set in the middle for Severson again, and that one finds the floor. So everything working offensively for the Squirrels, and the Huskies trying to find something here on the offensive end. And the Squirrels give the Huskies their first point of the night as Bussey serves that one into the net. So she breaks her own streak. And now Cambry Mauk will go back and serve for the Huskies. And that one goes long. And the Squirrels will get back to business here as number 4, Whitney Mitchell, comes in. And Gunnufson goes out, and back to serve is going to be Izzy Thompson. So Thompson will serve. 12 serving 1, bumped out by Cambry Mauk. Hermosillo sends it over. And right away on the outside, Mitchell come in with the set, and that one goes long. I think they were looking to see if there was a tip there. And I think there was a tip. So line judge calls a tip. And that point will stay on the side of the Squirrels. And 13-1. Michaela Little's going to rotate out. Hermosillo's going to stay in. Jolie Lisney will go out. And James will come back in for the Huskies. So Thompson on the serve, bumped out by Mauk. Taylor, or Cambry that is. And Huskies going to get a bit of a free one here. Scoval handles it. Outside for James, and she has to tap it, and just over the defenders as the blockers were there. You had Meyer and Severson there, and James able to tap it over the top for the score. So Scovalt's going to serve. Lisney's back in, and middle back in, and that one put away on the outside by Mackenzie Meyer. And after that kill, Meyer goes out, and Aspen Prian comes in. And back to serve is going to be Kendra Broughton. Squirrels get another free one. Bussey will back set for Severson, and the Huskies able to dig that one out. And the Squirrels thought that was going to go out, and it ended up bouncing in. And the Huskies get another point on the board. So Kiana Nelson will go back to serve. So 3 serving 14, set number 1. And another long serve for the Huskies. And that one goes out. The ball will go back over to the Squirrels. As Maddie Learcamp will come in for the Huskies. And Kayla Rossau will come in for the Squirrels. She's going to come in and serve. Bussey and Severson go to the bench for the Squirrels. Squirrels get a free one from Malk. That one almost out the back line, but they'll play on. Mitchell with the swing on the outside. She'll get credit for the score. That one off the blockers. Michaela Little there to block that one. That one went off her hands and went out. That's set for Lisney. That one's set in the middle for Prian. And in the middle for Prian again, and that one went long. James will come back in for the Huskies. Lisney will go out. James is going to come in to serve. So 4 serving 16, set number 1. Squirrels set it outside for Emily Broden. And the Huskies can't handle it, and Broden will get on the board. So coming in to serve for the Squirrels now is Kira Gunnifson. Gunnifson hits it with the right hand. James will bump it out. High set for Cambry Malk, and that one will end up being a score. So Cambry puts a point on the board. Now 5 for the Huskies. Huskies a long way to go here in this first set. Hermosillo will come back in, and Little will go back to serve. And that one looked like it was going to go out the back line, and that's going to be an ace for Michaela Little. And the freshman having a nice season here so far. Little again, and that one into the net. And that has been some of the struggles for the Huskies. Unforced errors that have come at the wrong time, and that one comes after an ace. James with the bump and set Hermosillo in the middle. She has to tap it. Timing was a little bit off. And you're going to get a lift there on Thompson. A little extra help. The Huskies will get a point. Broughton comes back in for the Squirrels. And Taylor Malk will go back to serve for the Huskies. Nice bump there by Gunnifson. That one hit the tape on the way over. James will send it over free. Set outside for Thompson again, and Thompson with the power on the outside puts that one away for the kill. And Squirrels continue to roll here as Severson will come back in and Bussey will come back in as Rossau and Emily Broden go out. Bussey will come back in to serve. Had a nice run to start this set. And Huskies can't handle it in serve, receive, and the Squirrels get to 20, and I think we might get another timeout, and we will. And both teams will take a timeout, and we'll take a timeout. And when we come back, we'll have more action from Region 1 Volleyball right here at Wahpeton High School on Three Borders Sports Network. Farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work. Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. Set number 1 between the Squirrels and the Huskies. Squirrels out to a commanding lead. And Brady Bussey is going to serve again. And this is 20 serving 7. And Squirrels are going to get another free one. Been a lot of those tonight. They've taken advantage of them. They set outside for Thompson. And that one just goes off the blockers. I think Hermosillo was up there to block that one. And that one found its way out of bounds, and another one on the board for the Squirrels, and Bussey will continue to serve. Skolvolt set outside in the middle there, actually, for Hermosillo. That one blocked back by Severson, and the Huskies almost gave up on that. They're able to keep it in play, but that one ends up falling and hitting the floor. So the Huskies, who have been playing some good volleyball, picked up the first 2 wins of the season out in Enderlin. Struggling here in the first set. Hermosillo with the swing in the middle, and that's going to go off the hands of Gunnufson, and Hermosillo will get credit for the kill there. And Camry Malk will go back to serve. 28 serving 22. Huskies will get a free one. Back set for Nelson. She has to just tap it over. Back set now for Meyer, and Meyer able to put that one away. That ball tipped before it went out of bounds. And coming back in for the Squirrels is Whitney Mitchell as Gunnufson goes out, and Thompson is going to go back to serve. Izzy Thompson with the serve. James on the bump, and Taylor Malk sets, and Hermosillo able to tap it over, and I think got a net violation on the Squirrels. So that'll add 1 to the Huskies. Now 9 for Wahpeton, 23 for Central Cass. Quick set in the middle for Severson. That ball was halfway over, and Huskies not able to handle it. And Bussey with a nice set there for Severson. Set point here for the Squirrels in set number 1. As Kinder Broughton will serve. Skolvolt bumps it all the way to the top. A good set there by Malk and tapped over by Middle. Broughton had trouble with that set, and that one ended up going over free for the Huskies. It turns into almost a set for the Squirrels, and now I think the Huskies are going to come out with a point as Jolie Lisney able to tap that one over as it came all the way across court and then went off the hands of Severson. So Nelson will go back to serve. Huskies get to double digits. Prein on the outside. Bounces around a few times and then comes over free. Bussey will set. Back set for Severson off balance and just has to send it over. Lisney tapped in the middle by Thompson. Going to get it set for Mitchell, and Mitchell taps it over, and that will finish off the set as the Squirrels take set number 1, 25-10. And the Squirrels are playing some good volleyball, had a good tournament run over the weekend, and they come in to Wahpeton and pick up set number 1, 25-10. And we will take a break, and when we come back, we'll have set number 2 right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Welcome to the City Brew Hall in downtown Wahpeton, your food and entertainment destination. Located in the beautifully restored Old City Hall, it's the perfect place to gather with friends and family. Enjoy craft brews, signature cocktails, handmade pizza, and local favorites. Step into the Brewcade, fun for all ages. Play arcade games, interactive darts, and supercharged shuffleboard. Or try your luck with pull tabs, e-tabs, and blackjack across 2 exciting levels of gaming. Don't forget to join our 5 Stars loyalty program and follow us on social media for the latest specials, events, and live entertainment. The City Brew Hall, your food and entertainment destination.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. Brian Watson bringing you tonight's action from Wahpeton High School, Husky Gymnasium, between the Central Cass Squirrels and the Wahpeton Huskies. And after set number 1, the Squirrels take that and they lead 1-0. And this next set, our set sponsor is OSPTI. OSPTI sponsoring our set breaks. And OSPTI, for all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Fergus Falls and Breckenridge. And we thank OSPTI for being our set sponsor tonight. And we're going to move on here to set number 2. The Huskies to see if they can put set number 1 behind them and get things going here in set number 2. We talked about other action tonight. Kindred is taking on Valley City. Lisbon is at Oak Grove, and Northern Cass is taking on Thompson. Thompson, number 1 team in Division A. And the state rankings came out today with Thompson ranked number 1. They're 18-3. South Prairie Max is number 2. They're 15-3. Carrington, number 3 at 18-3. Valley City at 11-1. They sit number 4. Mayport CG is number 5. They're 14-5-1. And then others receiving votes, Oak Grove and Kindred. And Oak Grove was number 5 in the last poll. Kindred was number 4. They fall out. And I'm really surprised with the tie in Region 1 that Central Cass is not receiving votes. So we'll see what happens in the next poll. And got a couple things going on here as they sort out a couple things here at the scores table. Trying to get the scoreboard fixed right now as the score reads 100-123. Went to a volleyball game and a really good basketball game broke out. And I guess while they're doing that, we'll take time to let you know about our Studio 22 Designs shout out line. So if you're watching tonight's broadcast, whether that's on YouTube or on Red River Communications, cable channel 28, you can send me a text and I will give you a shout out right here on the air. Our shout out line is brought to you by Studio 22 Designs. Women's boutique clothing, gifts, and custom shirts are open late on Wednesday nights until 8 p.m. And you can give me a text at 701-428-2415. And I will give you a shout out. Doesn't matter if you're cheering for the Huskies or cheering for the Squirrels. We just like to know who's watching. And set number 2 is underway, and the Squirrels get on the board first. And serving for the Squirrels is Kayla Rossau. And the Huskies even up the score here in set number 2. Huskies got off to a slow start in set number 1. Let's see if they can correct that here, and they have so far here to start. Huskies are going to get a free ball. Malco set in the middle for Little. She just has to punch it over. And going to get a set in the middle for Aspen Prian. And Prian putting that one away with no problem. Substitution for the Squirrels is going to be Kaylee Broden now in. Law firm of Broden and Broden. You have Emily and Kaylee. Emily number 5 and Kaylee number 6, and she will go back to serve. Malk with the bump to Malk on the outside for Little. That one blocked at the net. And then that set right there quickly. And Prian with another score as she taps that one over. Actually, that's going to be a violation on the Huskies as they are in the net there. So Broden will continue to serve. Stovall with the bump. Malk will set in the middle, and Camry Malk will come up to try and put that one away from behind the 10-foot line, and then just a couple communication errors there. There were two people there when Camry went up to hit that one. That one went long. Broden will go back to serve again. Lisney bumps it out. That one went a little bit too far over Malk's head, and Taylor not able to set that one. That'll end up falling for a score for the Squirrels, as now they're out in front 5-1 in set number 2. Outside for Lisney. She'll tap it. Going to go way outside for Thompson again, and Thompson just taps it over for the score. And the Squirrels scoring fairly easily right now. Their offense is clicking, and the Huskies are going to have to get something going on the defensive side if they can get some blockers up there just to make it a little more difficult for the Squirrels' front line. Thought maybe that one went over, but it looks like it went into the net and ends up being 4 hits on the Huskies. Thought maybe that was blocked back, but no, did not make it over the tape. And Broden now behind the service line for the Squirrels. In the middle again for Aspen Prian. Prian high above the net and able to put that kill away, no problem. And Broden will continue to serve. It was Bussey in the first set, who was behind the service line for quite a bit. And now Broden here in set number 2. Free ball again. Back set, that one a little bit off balance as Emily Broden tried to get that one. There's Thompson again on the outside, and Izzy Thompson puts that one away, and another kill for Thompson on the outside. Severson, Thompson, Prian have been a bit much for the Huskies here in that front row. Malk with a bump. Little with a swing of her own, and the Squirrels aren't going to be able to handle that one as that one goes on the wrong side of the antenna, and Michaela Little gets the Huskies on the scoreboard again. And Maddie Graves in the game here will serve for the Huskies. And that one just tapped over the side, and that's Thompson again. Just another easy tap over there. For the Squirrels. So Graves goes out. Malk with the set is for Lisney, and she had to readjust in order to get that one. Little tap over, and then over on the first for Taylor Malk there, and a back set for Broden again. That was Emily Broden, and then Kaylee Broden tried to save that one, and they're unable to. And the Huskies put another point on the board. Now it's going to be 3 serving 10 as James comes in to serve. Lisney goes out. James with the jump serve. Bumped out. And the Huskies will end up getting a mini free one. And they'll try and use it here. Another free ball for the Huskies. Malk to set. That one in the middle for Little. And that one's going to be, that one hit the top and then came back on the Squirrels side, and his ball plays on. Cambry Malk with a tap. That's going to be too long, a little too much power there for Cambry. And that one goes out the end line. And now it'll be Bussey will come back in to serve. Severson also comes back in for the Squirrels. So Bussey will go back to serve. Line drive, Scobolt trying to bump that one out of. It went all the way up to the top and hit the center curtain and came back down on the Husky side. Huskies trying their best to make up ground here in set number 2, and the Squirrels are kind of have everything rolling as that one goes long for Michaela Little. Had a good swing there. Huskies haven't had a lot of opportunities to attack and get a chance there and just miss. Back set for Little again. This time has to tap it. Meyer with the swing there, and that one will be put away. Mackenzie Meyer gets credit for the point there. And now 14 serving 3. Bussey with a good line drive serve that goes all the way up to the ceiling, comes out. That one came out right at the net, and there's nothing that the Huskies can do about that. And I think we might get a timeout, and I think we are going to get a timeout. And we'll stay here for this timeout, although this timeout is going to be brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. Carlson Family Insurance, located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance work for their customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number 1 goal. So I do have a couple of shout-outs here. I have a request to shout out the Wahpeton tennis players. Seniors Alex Cummings and Garnett Anderson qualify for state in doubles. And freshman Watson Nagel, I really like that first name, Watson. Watson Nagel qualified in singles. All 3 were voted all conference in the EDC. So we congratulate them for qualifying for state, and also congratulations on making all conference. That is quite an accomplishment for the tennis team, and for Watson Nagel to qualify in singles. That's a big accomplishment for the Huskies there. So nice job by the tennis team. And also, hello from Wisconsin, 8 hours east. Julie Bracknow. Sure do miss the Watson family. Thank you, Julie. I appreciate that. Of course, cheering for the Huskies. Granddaughter is number 5, Charlie Smith. I think I knew that, too. So, thank you, Julie. I appreciate that. All right, so 16-3 in favor of the Squirrels. And the Squirrels are going to send it over free. That's Thompson there, and then James will dig it out. And a sideways save there. And Cambry Mount way outside the court and had really no chance to get that outside the antenna, and did best that she could. And it ends up right down the line there. So Bussey will continue to serve. James on the bump there. Back set. That one goes wide as Taylor just able to put that one. Little was back there trying to get the back set. Didn't work there. And now 18-3 here in set number 2. Mauk to Mauk, and Cambry a little bit off balance and not able to get a good swing at it as she tossed to Roy King on the stand. And she ran into it and almost knocked Roy off the stand there. That one goes into the ceiling. Huskies able to send it over. Bussey sets on the outside for Thompson again. Huskies able to handle it. And that one finds the floor, and Taylor Mauk will get credit for that score. Good job taking that ball out. Thompson had a good swing at it, and the Huskies able to handle it, and they turn it into points. Scobolt goes out for the Huskies, and Hermosillo back in. And Michaela Little with the serve, and that one goes long. Just a little too much power there. And again, the Huskies helping out the other team with some of these unforced errors, as Thompson will go back to serve. Bussey for Severson. Handled by Mauk there. Cambry with a tap over. Really didn't have much to do with that. Now it's just kind of right in front of her. Had to just run to get over it, send it over with one hand, and it turns into a score. As Maddie will come in for Maddie for the Huskies. That was Whitney Mitchell with the kill there. That one finds the open floor, and now back to serve for the Squirrels is Kendra Broughton. Broughton trying to get instructions from the sideline on where to put this ball. She sends it over, goes to Skovall, and Skovall bumps that over and sets Aspen Prien right in the middle, and Prien putting everything into that one. And they might want to check that ball for air. Cambry Malk with a little tap over the defenders. Good effort there by Broughton, unable to save it, and a good choice there by Cambry to put that one over the blockers. Severson and Prien were there, and Cambry put that right over their outstretched arms. Bussey to Prien again, and that one had a little extra effort on it. Yep, she'll get called for the lift. And a little too much on that one. And another point on the board for the Huskies. And Cambry will send it over. Broughton bumps it out. Bussey tries to set, and that one will be a free one. And I think we might have a ball from the stands on the floor. As Severson was trying to hit that one, Roy King blew his whistle, and now we'll replay this one. So good thing Roy caught that, because Severson could have come down right on that ball. So Severson, a big tap to the back corner, and good heads-up play by Olivia Severson as that one finds the back corner. Not able to get a swing on it, but two-hand push to the corner still results in a score. And the Squirrels up 23-7 now here in set number 2. Hermosillo with a little tap and unable to get it. Just kind of off balance and timing off there. And Rossau's going to go back to serve again. This is Kayla Rossau, number 9. Skovall with the bump. Graves sends it over. Abby Graves back in the game for the Huskies. Good swing there by Emily Broden. And the Huskies able to dig it out, but Maya James trying to put one away on the outside, and that one goes long. And the Huskies just haven't been able to get anything going on offense. That one goes wide, and that turns into the final 25-7 in favor of the Squirrels. So Squirrels up 2-0, and we'll take a break. And when we come back, we'll have set number 3 right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
What does primary care mean to us? At Sanford Health, it means being there when and where you need it most. It means building a relationship, because when a provider really knows you, they can deliver the best care for every aspect of your health and your life. So what does primary care mean for you? It means understanding your health for today and for where you're headed next. It means a lifetime of care for a lifetime of you.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738. or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best checking for students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. Brian Watson bringing you tonight's volleyball action between the Squirrels and the Huskies. Squirrels up 2-0, and we move on to set number 3. And again, our set sponsor is OSPTI. For all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Fergus Falls and Breckenridge. After the match tonight, we'll have our post-game show. Post-game show will be brought to you by First Community Credit Union. Huskies trying to get on the board first. That one tapped over by Hermosillo. And Bussey goes outside for Thompson, and that one just creeped over the tape. It was in the right spot where it just kind of spun over the tape and went down, and that one was hard to handle. And Thompson's been doing some work on that outside. Another free ball for the Squirrels. And from the back row, that was Broughton. Bussey with the back set for Meyer there. And Mackenzie Meyer will put away another one. Broughton doing a nice job trying to put that away from the back row, but Brady Bussey doing a good job of spreading the ball around and giving everyone an opportunity in that front row. As Bussey sends that one over on the serve. Bussey able to get that ball under control, get it to Thompson on the outside. Cambry Malk trying to find a hole. And Meyer trying to put one away, and Malk there to block it. Huskies, nice defensive job at the net that time. Hermosillo, the lefty, with a little off-speed swing. And that one goes wide. As Severson tried to just punch that over with two hands, and it goes wide. And the Huskies get on the board. Here in set number 3, Cambry Malk will go back to serve. 1 serving 2. Bussey with a nice serve set there for Thompson, and the Huskies able to dig it out. Bussey will set Broughton in the back row. And that one goes long, and Huskies tied up 2-2. Malk again. Cambry, that is. And Cambry going to get credit for an ace here, as that one went off the hands of Gunnifson. Cambry had been out for a while with sickness, and I'm not sure if she played in the tournament over the weekend, but back in action again tonight. And Cambry with another ace. And the Huskies off to a good start here in set number 3. So this will be 4 serving 2. Huskies with their first lead of the night. And Malk will continue to serve. And another score for the Huskies. As the Squirrels have trouble handling that one. That one went off of Severson up to the rafters and came down quickly. And the Huskies find themselves with a 3-point lead. And that one goes long. So 6-2 in favor of the Huskies. Huskies off to a fast start here in set number 3. Malk will continue to serve. one-handed save there by Skovall, and then James tried to just bump it over with their fist and unable to do it. That breaks the streak. Squirrels get their side out and their third point. And Thompson's going to go back to serve for the Squirrels. Malk with the bump to Malk. Hermosillo with the swing on the outside. Meyer. Severson. And Malk from the back row, Camry. Bussey will set on the outside for Mitchell, and the Huskies dig it out. James, and might be a little extra help on that one from James, and it is, as the whistle blows. Huskies with a little better action here in this third set. And that one will stay on the side of the Squirrels. Haven't seen many unforced errors from the Squirrels from behind the service line. And that will add another one to the Huskies. Skovall will go back to serve. And that one was bumped out by Kendra Broughton, and that set up Little in the middle there. And she will put that one away, and the Huskies got things going in the right direction here in set number 3. Skovall again. Broughton able to serve it, to bump it. And then on the outside, that was Mitchell. And that one will bounce around and find the floor. And the Squirrels break the streak again. Meyer goes out, and that will bring back in Prian. And Aspen Prian has had some pretty impressive kills tonight. And that serve goes wide. That serve was by Kendra Broughton, and that one went wide. And Central Cass a little bit out of sync here now, after being pretty impressive in those first 2 sets. Kind of struggling here in the third. And that one will fall on the side of the pink jerseys. The Squirrels wearing their pink jerseys tonight. Normally they are red and white. And service error by the Huskies, and now 10-6 as Maddie Learcamp will come back in. And Kayla Rossau will go back to serve for the Squirrels. Learcamp able to bump it out. Squirrels are still going to get a free one here. Well, kind of. That one went up to the rafters and went back on the side of the Huskies. And now we'll be serving 7, serving 10. As Rossau will serve again. And that one off the hands of Skovall. And Central Cass trying to right the ship here in the third set, as they are trying to get back in this thing. Good serve. Huskies able to bump it out of there. And that one goes long as Michaela Little just not able to get on top of the ball tonight. That's a couple that have sailed long for her. And that one goes long again. And now the Squirrels just 1 point short here in set number 3. Rossau again. And that one off the hands of Camry Malk. And the serve received for the Huskies has taken the wrong turn. And Mika James wants a timeout to talk to the Huskies and see if she can straighten things out. And we'll take a timeout. And when we come back, we'll have more high school volleyball action right here on Three Borders Sports Network. Stay with us, please.
At the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
Welcome back to Three Border Sports Network. Got a shout out from Joe Schreiner, who was normally up here in the booth with me. He's in a tractor somewhere, farming. And we appreciate Joe tuning in the tractor. Good entertainment, Joe. That one goes on the side of the Squirrels. Squirrels back in front here now. Huskies took a lead early in set number 3, and now Squirrels up 11-10 as that one right between the Husky players, and that one falls in for the score. And it'll be an ace for Kayla Rossau. And Rossau continue to serve. Bumped out by Cambry. Cambry will get it right back. As the law firm Malk and Malk trying to work together there, and that one goes into the net. Rossau again. Rossau and Bussey have spent a lot of time behind the line, and just as I say that, she sends it wide. Unforced error for the Squirrels, and the Huskies will get a side out here and put another one on the board as James will come back in to serve. Lisney went out. That one's going to go long. Another service error for the Huskies. Huskies have a little bit of work to do behind that service line. So Gunnison back to serve for the Squirrels. That one Skovall in the middle. And the Huskies are sort of going to be able to handle it as it goes in the air. Camry Malk, I think, ran underneath that one. And that one bumped right up to Izzy Thompson, and just an easy tap and put away for her. As Gunnison will continue to serve. And Malk diving to try and bump that thing out of there, and that one goes into the net. And the Squirrels have kind of righted the ship here after a slow start in set number 3. And now they lead 16-11. As Gunnison will continue to serve. Malk to Malk, and then they'll back set it for Little, and it ends up going over free. And they'll go outside for Thompson, and that goes out. And Thompson missing the mark there. And she'd been pretty successful throughout this match on that outside. And that one just goes wide. So that'll send Michaela Little back to serve. And that one hits the tape and goes over. Squirrel's still able to handle it, but that one got a little extra help, as Roy King says you can't do that. And Little will get another attempt here. So Little, nice serve. Handled there by Broden. And Cambry Malk with the put away there. And the Huskies hanging around here. Led early. Squirrels come back, took the lead, and now Michaela Little trying to get things going here. And she's put a couple in a row there. That one just goes long again. And again, the unforced errors from serve for the Huskies have kind of done them in this season. They've had some opportunities to win some sets and have kind of struggled from behind that line. Hermosillo with a nice kill there as the lefty gets a full force swing. And Aspen Prien not able to handle that one. Prien's giving out a bunch of those tonight and gets one in return from Hermosillo. Go on the outside for Thompson, and that one just finds the open floor. Thompson had her timing off there, still able to get a hand on it. And that one falls to the floor. Get a couple substitutions as Severson comes back in and Bussey will come back in. And Bussey has done a good job from behind the service line. As I say that, she puts it right into the net. I don't think they can hear me down there, but maybe they can as I give her the announcer's jinx. I was going to follow that up with, she's done a good job setting the ball tonight, distributing to multiple players. And another ace for the Huskies as Cambry Malk puts another one on the board. 17-18. Huskies down 1. Malk with another good serve. And the Huskies are going to get a free one here. Let's see if they can use it. Back set for Nelson. That one tapped at the net by Severson. And then go back outside for Thompson. Skovall gets a hand on it, and that's going to go back over and still in play. Skovall for Malk from the back row. Severson with the block and the tap over. Skovall sends it over. Now the Squirrels get a chance. Bussey to Thompson, and that'll put it into that point. And again, Bussey with a nice set. Cross court to Thompson, and Thompson puts that one away. Skovall. Nelson has to tap it over. Severson there to put it right back down. And he had the 5'4" Severson against 5'4" Nelson against the, I'm going to say 5'11" at least Severson, and height will win that battle every time. And this will be Thompson serving for the Squirrels. Malk trying to bump that out of there. Hermosillo sends it over. Bussey again. Back set this time for Meyer, who's back in the game. Good save there by Broughton. And on the outside, that time Whitney Mitchell putting that one away. Sorry, that was Broughton with that dig there. And Thompson will go back to serve here again. And Thompson. Malk to Malk. And a free ball for the Squirrels that almost found the floor. Bussey with the quick set for Severson, and that one will be sent home. Again, Bussey just putting it right on the money. Severson putting that one away. Open floor, Bussey able to save that ball. And then Broughton able to keep it in the air, and Meyer will put an end to that one. Mackenzie Meyer putting that one away. Now we're just 1 point away as the Huskies will take a timeout. And we'll take a timeout. And we'll take a timeout here to thank some of our sponsors. Our pregame show was brought to you by Yield Advantage. Starting lineups were brought to you by Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Tyler Farm Supply sponsors our first serve and our kickoff and our tip-off. When we get to basketball season, that's right around the corner. Our set sponsors, OSPTI. They also sponsor our halftime show. Our scoreboard, as always, is brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance and Kyle DeVries. Studio Design 22, our shout-out line. We thank those of you who have texted in for shout-outs tonight. Timeout sponsor is Carlson Family Insurance. Postgame will be brought to you by First Community Credit Union. And you can also tune into our coaches show tomorrow. That's brought to you by Giants Seeds and Snacks. And on that show, we will have our Comdale Innovation Play of the Week. And who knows, that could come from this volleyball game here tonight. And then after the game here, we will present our Optimum Rehab Player of the Game. So Squirrels will serve here with match point. And the Huskies able to keep the ball in play here. They'll get another opportunity to tap that one. Now we'll go over as Hermosillo got a hand on that one. Goes over everybody, finds the floor. And the Huskies will extend this match a little bit longer here. Lisney comes in. Skovall will come in to serve. Bumped out by the Squirrels. Severson just sends it over free. And just a tap there by Mitchell, and that one goes out as Lisney tried to save it, and that will be set point. And the Squirrels take that one 25-18. So the Squirrels take this one in 3 straight sets, 25-10, 25-7, and 25-18. We'll take a quick break. And when we come back, we will have our post-game show and also our Optimum Rehab Player of the Game. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Offer the greatest broadband that anyone can subscribe to. And that's because of the infrastructure that we have been able to build over the last decade. You know, we're talking 10 gigabit per customer. That's the network we're building. There's days I think about what's the network going to be after I retire, where it continues to evolve. And if it evolves as much as what it has in the last 73 years, we can't even dream what it's going to be in the future.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Wear Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
Do you experience pain, tingling, numbness, freezing, or burning in the hands and feet? Does your balance feel off? Tired of sleepless nights? You may suffer from neuropathy. Dr. Andrea may be able to help. Neuropathy is a serious disease where nerves begin to break down, leading to balance problems and other complications. Our program addresses the causes, not just the symptoms. See if you qualify for our neuropathy program at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Schedule a consult with Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, 701-672-1300. Hornstein Family Chiropractic, where chiropractic care is a family affair.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
Fast turnaround, cute designs, and so many options. It's totally made for you. Comfy Vibes Co. Fast, trendy, custom, yours. Check us out at comfyvibesco.com.
Comfy Vibes Co., our newest sponsor here on Three Borders Sports Network. You know, all your custom shirts over there. Not just your sports shirts, but any customized clothing that you like, you can get over at Comfy Vibes. So go check them out on Facebook. All right, welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. And our post-game show will be brought to you by First Community Credit Union. Make your dreams affordable with competitive rates and flexible terms with our products, FCCU. So the Huskies, after posting 2 wins in the tournament in Enderlin, come back in the region play, and they take on Central Cass, a team that was tied for second in region play. 13-7 on the season. They'll move to 14-7. And in the new poll that came out today, two teams that sit beside them in Region 1, Oak Grove and Kindred, both mentioned in the polls, both receiving votes, but Central Cass left out. And they look pretty good. And I think that if they continue to play the way that they look tonight, you could see them in that top 5 poll. So congratulations to the Squirrels. They take set number 1, 25-10. Come back in set number 2, 25-7. And Huskies made it interesting in set number 3 as they got out to a lead, but just not able to hold on to it. And the Squirrels come back and take set number 3, 25-18. And they get the sweep, and they continue to roll on. And I think that's a team that could be a tough out come tournament time. And we'll just have to see how things progress. We'll see if they are able to move up in the standings. And sometimes maybe you want to fly under the radar a little bit and just kind of stay out of the press. And then come tournament time, you're ready to play, because it really doesn't matter until tournament time comes around. And votes are just votes. So I'll leave it at that. All right, let's talk about our Optimum Rehab Player of the Game. And I think for tonight, there were a lot of players who put points on the board for the Squirrels. I don't keep stats up here, but I can tell you that Thompson had a good night putting kills on the board. And Mitchell also did a good job, as well as Mackenzie Meyer on the outside just below me here. And also Olivia Severson. All those names called a lot all night long, but you cannot, at least for the most part, do it by yourself. And they were assisted tonight by Brady Bussey. And I think Bussey did a great job of distributing the ball, getting it to multiple players in good position from that front row, able to track that ball down and get in good position. And also got off to a really good start tonight in set number 1 from behind the service line. I think she put up 10 or so straight points for the Squirrels. So tonight, our Optum Rehab Player of the Game will go to Brady Bussey of the Central Cass Squirrels. So congratulations to her, and also congratulations to the Squirrels for getting the win tonight. And that's going to almost do it for me here, as our First Community Credit Union post-game show will come to an end here. And for me, I'm going to be back on the air tomorrow. My partner, Joe Schreiner, will be back in the studio. He'll be out of the tractor and back in the studio. And we'll have our coaches show tomorrow night. Coaches show is brought to you by Giant Seeds and Snacks. That'll be 7 p.m. tonight. We'll have all the local coaches down at the studio. You get to hear what they have to say. And hopefully we'll have Coach Mika James down there tomorrow, and she can talk about the match tonight here against the Squirrels. And then on Thursday night, we're on the other side of the river. And that's going to be the Breckenridge Cowgirls taking on DGF. That one at 7 p.m. Cowgirls off to a really good start here this season. Their program has been good over the years, and they are rolling here in 2025. So they'll be on Three Borders Sports Network on Thursday. And then Friday night, we have a doubleheader of high school football, as the Wahpeton Huskies will take on Red River. That will be at 6:30. I'll be on the air with Mike McCall from Wahpeton. And over in Breckenridge, Joe Schreiner and Yards will be over there. And they will have the Cowboys. Cowboys undefeated, the number 1 team in Section 6A for sure, and also the number 1 team in the QRF over there in Minnesota. They will take on New York Mills, and that game will be at 7. And Joe will have that. Yards will be over there as well. And we'll have a doubleheader of high school football on Three Borders Sports Network. One of those games will be on Red River Communications Channel 28. We're not sure which one yet, but we'll decide that here tomorrow night, and we will let you know. So it's been a good night of volleyball here from Husky Gymnasium. I want to thank everyone for tuning in on YouTube, and also tuning in on Red River Communications. And hopefully we'll see you either tomorrow night for the Coaches Show, Thursday for volleyball, or Friday for the doubleheader of football. And if you like, why not just tune in all 3 days, and you can keep up to date on high school sports right here on Three Borders Sports Network. That's going to do it for me, and hopefully we'll see you down the road. Good night, everyone. Have a great evening from everyone here at Three Borders Sports Network.